who you say you are, and you know what I'm saying, think that, oh no, you're gonna revert back to your old ways. Be unapologetically you, bro, because it starts within, and the moment you act who you want to be unapologetically, don't care if people think you arrogant, don't care if people think you are above them. Maintain the aspects of who you are, bro. Maintaining means being consistent. Maintaining means understanding that it's gonna be a journey. Some days you might have good days, some days you might have bad days, but you have to be consistent, bro. Make the effort, bro. Be a miserable person that's trying to keep you in their life just so you can just keep them company, even though they not wishing the best for you, you know? What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Reese Money TV, and I'm back with another video, man. I hope this video finds you in good health and good wealth. And let's continue on with this video, man. Today is a special type of video, man. Today we're going to be talking about standards and environmental improvements. Why is it so important to have standards and have a environmental improvement in your life, man? This right here will change everything that has to do with being productive and being more having more prosperity and leveling up your life and your mental altogether, bro. And it's like a small system that you can do day to day, so you can have something to look forward to, or have like a little self motivation or self like gratification. Like, okay, I started the morning off like this, or I started my day off like this. All of these things that I'm about to explain is going to be very beneficial and very helpful. So, okay, let's talk about standards, bro. For your standards, bro, for you to be have a better life and a more prosperous life, bro, you got to be more strict about who you allow in your life and what do you allow in your life. You know what I'm saying? What do you allow in your life is very important on how you're going to think about yourself, how your outcomes are going to be, and how you view the world. So with that being said, bro, like, being strict on who you allow means if you got a whole bunch of people that's like fake, if you got a whole bunch of people that's like not doing it, if you got a whole bunch of people that's like not doing anything productive at all, bro, you know that doesn't need to be in your life, bro. Because like we always say, bro, if you hang around 5 bums, you're going to be the 6th bum. If you hang around 8 bums, you're going to be the 7th bum. If you hang around 6 broke people, guess who's going to be the 7th? It's cliche, but you got to understand that phrase is true, bro. You know, I connect with this because I used to hang around a lot of people that wasn't doing nothing with their life, and I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I used to think like, shit, like, I got a whip, I got a decent little job, I'm winning. I'm better than a lot of these people in my group. And that's all I had to do until I had left my city and seen like, damn, it's more to life than to just stun on these people. It's more to life than just to think I'm one up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then when I see the world and see what this has to offer, I'm like, bro, I want that. You know what I'm saying? I was living my life too small. I'm thinking too small. You know what I'm saying? So me thinking and trying to be around these people that ain't got nothing to do and thinking, okay, I'm good enough because I'm better than this group of people, that ain't doing nothing but shrinking your imagination, shrinking what you could be getting out of the world. And it's like, and it's not beneficial at all, especially if, like I said, especially if you're hanging around a group of people and you're better than all of them mentally, financially, and just in life general. You don't need to be around that. You need to be learning and progressing and challenging yourself every day. So that should let you know you need to separate yourself, bro. So number 2, you need to be unapologetically you. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you on a mission to be better. You on a mission to trying to better yourself in all areas, mentally, physically, financially, in life, all of that, bro. So with that comes change, and it's gonna be times when you act change. When you want change, you gotta act as that person. And when you act as that person, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be like, "Oh, dang, why you acting different? You acting way different. I never know you was like that." And they try and like either make it seem like they either try and bring you down, or they either try and like make it seem like you are not who you say you are. And you know what I'm saying? Think that, oh no, you're gonna revert back to your old ways. Be unapologetically you, bro, because it starts within. And the moment you act who you want to be unapologetically, don't care if people think you arrogant, don't care if people think you are above them, you know what I'm saying, or like you just had a drastic change, bro. This is a step for being you, because like I said in my last videos, bro, your thoughts become your reality, bro, and your thoughts become your actions, bro. So if you think you're gonna be a good person and be better and be rich or whatever, then your actions is gonna show it. So don't be Don't be nervous. Don't be insecure because you acting different than everybody else. Nah, bro. If they being like that, that should let you know who should be in your circle or not. Hint, hint. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, you got to just understand that you got to be you, and you got to be unapologetically you, whatever environment you is, bro. Don't care what nobody think, bro. Because like I said, you living your life for you, not for who? Not for nobody else, right? So continue to try and prosper and better yourself, bro. Don't care what nobody think, because their opinions don't matter. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? The only opinion that matters in your life is you. You know what I'm saying? If you allow everybody else's opinion to dictate who you are, you will never be successful. You'll never find yourself, and then you're just gonna be going in the whole circle of not being who you want to be ever. And then lastly, bro, you just have to maintain the aspects of who you are, bro. Maintaining means being consistent. Maintaining means understanding that it's gonna be a journey. Some days you might have good days, some days you might have bad days, but you have to be consistent, bro. Make the effort, bro, because like I said, every 1% matters. So effort matters, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all it's all a percentage every day. How close are you getting to your goals, bro? So if you making the efforts, if you making the consistency, if you making the right choices, bro, that's building you along the way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, don't worry about if it's a struggle. Don't worry about if it's bad weather, if you're having a bad day, bro. Just stay consistent. Trust you. You know what I'm saying? Trust you, and trust that where you headed to is going to work out, bro. Have faith in your journey. Have faith in what you're trying to do and believe in, bro. You know, if it's a lot of people that in your circle that ain't right, cut them off, bro. Don't be scared to cut them off. Don't be trying to play both sides and be friends and, you know, stuff like that, bro. Cut them off. Hey, y'all ain't acting right. Y'all making me get out of my character, bro. I'm trying to be peaceful and trying to, you know, level up. Y'all ain't on that. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Peace. It was cool kicking it with y'all, whatever. Peace, bro. That's how it is, bro. Like, you know, just be selfish with yourself, bro. Because look how far you came with not being selfish. Are you successful? Are you where you need to be? That lets you know it's time to pick you and not them. It's time to pick you and follow your heart, your journey, and not them. Now let's go on to environmental improvements, bro. So environmental improvements is more so on like learning more about yourself. So how I learn, you know, my environment doesn't mean your friends. It could be like how when you wake up every day, bro, what do you see? Because if it's in your face, that memory is gonna be like, oh yeah, I gotta drink water, or I gotta read this book, or I gotta drop this video, or I gotta call this person to catch up on the information I need to, or I need to watch this video, or I need to, or even when you wake up, brush your teeth, whatever, look at your phone, daily affirmations. Oh, that's reassure you. It's small things that you do when you wake up in the morning that can just, you know, not trick, but it can just like put that light bulb in. Okay, I'm up, I'm waking, and I'm him. That's who I'm finna be every day. And this is just some encouraging words for you to be able to be more mobile and go out in the day, you know, with a good attitude and be who you are unapologetically. Like, you know, it could be pictures on the wall. It could be a vision of the house you want to be in, the car you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like me, my whole room is like set up to where I got the gallon of water right here. Every morning I got like a little notepad that I write, and I write either my thoughts or I write like small affirmations that I care for myself and I love myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, bro, nobody else is gonna love you like you. So the more you build a relationship with yourself, the more comfortable you're gonna be in environments and everywhere that you go. You know what I'm saying? You are your number one supporter. I don't care what nobody say. You believe in you. You need to believe in you and focus on you, bro. So the more that you build that confidence in yourself, bro, you're gonna shine with anything you want to do, which is being successful. Changing the mindset of being negative to positive. You're going to be that and be unapologetically you, with the building the strongest relationship ever on you and yourself. You versus your mind versus yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, like I say, if I see it, I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm quick to forget. So I do little things, little tricks that, like when I wake up, I go left, I see that, okay, cool. That's saying, hey, ambitious. I look right, there go my gallon of water. I look straight, there go my clothes that's already ironed, pressed, and ready to go. I look in the mirror, I see my daily affirmations. I go in the bathroom, I go in the shower, I got like a little vision thing on the outside of the shower that's like my car that I want, or you know, and then on my phone, I got my daughter. That's my motivation. You know, I got all type of things, positive things that's reassuring me what I need to do every day when I wake up. It's like getting yourself ready for the day without you even have to think, for real. You know, another one is you got to understand what type of learner are you. I kind of like moved a little bit moved too far with the first topic, but know what type of learner are you? Are you the person that remembers stuff like that? Or are you the person that kind of forgets? So you need to put things in place for you to remember it. You know what I'm saying? But if you are a good rememberer, you won't have to be so extreme like how I live my life, because I'm kind of a forgetful type of person. So you don't have to be so extreme. Maybe it could be something small, like talking to yourself in the morning, or like, you know, just doing something small. You don't have to put everything in place everywhere in your room, but it wouldn't hurt to add things, pictures and quotes and stuff like that. But know what type of learner are you, and build off the type of learner what you are, bro. That means if you are like a good learner, if you got like a picture perfect, read more books. You know what I'm saying? Read more books to advance that, you know, or, you know, get in other environments to where you could just talk to people and social talks and stuff with people, or, you know. Last but not least, like I said in my other one, your friends, bro. Your friends. Choose your friends wisely. Your friends and your girlfriend, your significant other, can really determine how are you gonna be in the next couple years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years. If you hanging around people with no brain, meatheads, you gonna be a meathead, bro. Focus on what you got going on, bro. Have standards. Be unapologetically you, because you gotta have your own back. You gotta create that backbone to where, like, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be successful, I'm going to do this regardless of what anybody says. I don't care if it takes me to be alone for some years. Okay, that's what environmental improvements is. Focusing on building that relationship with yourself. You build that relationship with yourself. It's easy for you to move toxic people out of your life. It's easy for you to be alone because you comfortable with yourself. A lot of people not comfortable with being by themselves, and that's their problem. So they have to have that company regardless if it's negative. Also, I just learned this the other day, bro. A lot of people, misery loves company. So with that being said, it could be a miserable person that's trying to keep you in their life just so you can just keep them company, even though they not wishing the best for you, you know? So that can really stall whatever you want to be in life, which is so selfish, right? So if there's other people that's wanting you in their life for their own selfish reasons, why can't you extend out your life for your own selfish reason? Stop being a people pleaser. Stop trying to worry about what the next person think about you, and go get rich. Go succeed. Go chase your dreams, bro. Ain't nobody gonna hold you back no longer, bro. You got this, bro. With that being said, man, I hope this video finds you in good health and good wealth, and I'm out, man.